What's good? What's good, YouTube? This your man Spiel Dog. You know, in the past, it might have seemed like I've been kind of hard on Devin Haney, and it really ain't that. It's just that I just see, I just see the talent that he got. I just couldn't understand why he not knocking a lot of these guys out. But put that aside, Devin Haney is the realest dude out the youngest guys that's fighting right now. A lot of these dudes, when somebody giving them an interview, they talking tough. They want to call out this fighter, call out that fighter. One thing about Devin Haney, if you get out there on him and you from in his weight class and you call him out, they gonna send that contract over there. It's been it was I think a couple of years ago, and these fighters I'm just calling it like it is. Gary Russell was out there talking real tough about a year or two ago, saying he'll whoop Crawford. None of these dudes don't want to fight. Woo, 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 woo. Was just make it sound like everybody was ducking him. Devin Haney sent him the contract and respected Gary Russell because Gary Russell came right back on YouTube and he admitted Devin Haney sent that paperwork over there. And from that point on, Gary Russell was quiet as a church mouse. I'm just keeping it on it. I mean, he was coming out almost every day, talking real tough, calling everybody out. And he said the wrong name because Devin sent that paperwork over there and he shut it all the way down. Shakur, I was talking about how he know he'll whoop Devin. Woo, 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 woo. Boom, send that paperwork over there. Now the money ain't right. Next thing you know, he don't take the fight. Uh, it could be Tank, any of them. One thing I know about Devin Haney, you better be for real if you want to come out there and talk about fighting him, because I gotta give that boy credit. Seemed to me like he ain't ducking and dodging nobody. That's the one fighter that to me ain't ducking and dodging nobody. Real talk. You get out here if you in his weight division and run and you got a name and you call Devin Haney out that contract coming. That's one thing you gotta give him that respect. I wanted Shakur Stevenson to answer the phone. When Devin sent that contract over there, I really want to see that fight, and Shakur fell back. I don't want to hear the reason why. And Shakur is still my man. Don't get me wrong, but uh, you might be flexing a little bit about this particular fight. Because the fight was there. You know, you ain't. He got all the belts. It ain't gonna even be close to 50-50. I mean, you gotta know that. And if you talking 50-50, then you finna fight him in 4 or 5 years or some shit like that. So this is why I hate when people come in the comment section and be saying so and so called this or not. That don't mean shit because somebody got in front of the camera talking about they want to fight. What happened when the contract get over there? And a lot of them dudes, once they send that contract, they'll kind of tone it down some. Real talk. And I would love to see Devin fight Tank. I would love to see Devin fight Shakur. I would love to see him fight Gary Russell. All them dudes like that. They don't, and he will fight them. From what I see, I don't think he'll duck and dodge nobody. I really don't. I think Shakur got the skills to beat him. I think Tank got the power to beat him. Devin got the boxing ability and the endurance to beat anybody in them divisions. So it's quite a few great fights that can be made down there. I can tell you three: Devin and Tank, Devin and Shakur, or shit, Devin and Teofimo Lopez up there at 140 is a fantastic fight. It's crazy big fights out there for Devin. That boy finna make some money. And to be honest with you, Tank, Shakur, all of them can get some real paper because it's a lot of good fighters that's right there, and they all on that same level. You got Keyshawn Davis, you got Frank Martin, you got Shakur Stevenson, you got Devin Haney, you got Devontae Davis. You still got Lomachenko tipping around there. You got the dude at 140. I can't think of his name right now. Kind of dark skinned dude knocking everybody. Matias, I know it's not. I can't think of his name right now, but y'all know what I'm talking about, man. It's some serious heat from 140 to 135. I mean, it's some serious heat up there. Gary Russell, little brother, man, Antoine. I mean, it's action over there. So I would like to see, as much as I like Regis Prograde, but it ain't no way he gonna beat Devin. I mean, I don't even think Devin can take a good punch. I think at 140 he gonna be stronger. Because he gonna be able to eat a little bit more, and it might bring the power back. Because once upon a time, Devin was putting dudes down. Now he's just outboxing everybody, which is so it's cool too, but it's not as fan appealing as Tank going in there blasting them up out of there. And like I say, Shakur Stevenson. I hope he doesn't. He really should have took that fight. He really should have took that fight. Now he's gonna get mad because Frank Martin done the same, did the similar a similar move. This was happening now, man. That's why I don't like when dudes talk all that shit on camera. There ain't nothing wrong with talking about yourself, talk about who you want to fight, but don't be talking like you'll do this and you'll do that. Cause if I know I can beat a man that got all the belts and he send me a contract, I feel like I gotta take that paper and go ahead and handle that like that little bit and get them straps so I can hold the division down. I can't see why on earth Shakur wasn't thinking like that. This ain't nobody gonna haggle when they got all the belts. Why would he haggle with you all these fights out here? Either you want to fight or you don't. He didn't want to fight. That's the bottom line. He really wasn't ready for that fight right then because you had to fight. And I'm Shakur's guy. I like Shakur. That's one of my favorite fighters. But the truth, sometimes just the truth. And if a motherfucker don't like it, they don't like it. But real talk, man. Devin Haney is probably the realest one out there. Cause you call him out, he gonna send that paperwork and get you in the ring and see what's good. You can't do nothing but respect that. So I'm thinking, hopefully after Devin fight reaches, I would like to see him and Tank bump. I'm pretty sure I got him and Shakur completely off my radar now because if I was Bill and I know they ain't sending it ain't gonna unless they gotta fight him. They ain't not even gonna entertain that no more now because they sent you a contract. I don't give a damn what the number said. He should have went on ahead and ran with. I mean, it wasn't nothing that Devin hadn't done himself. Real talk, Floyd and a lot of other fighters. So if Shakur my man, but if you want a special treatment, it's gonna take you a while to do what you gotta do because there's too many good fighters for you to be out here playing games when you get your opportunity to go stand on the top of the mountain. I really wish you'd have took that contract, but if I'm Bill, I ain't even looking that way no more. He playing games. That would have to be my mindset, regardless to how good he is or what. It'll have to be like him being the next in line, and you got to fight. But to go out there and try to negotiate, that's over. That's over. It ain't no negotiating if I got all the belts. We're gonna do it my way or we ain't gonna do it at all. And that's the way they should have did it. I just wish Shakur would have stepped on up and took that fight because I think Shakur had got the skills and the talent that he could possibly beat any of them. He could lose. He could easily lose to Tank or Devin as well. That's what make it so good for them. The three right there, Shakur, Tank, and Devin. Them the three top dogs, in my opinion, from 140 to between 140 and 130 pounds. So you got to go through either one of them. And I think Antoine Russell is a dude that's not being talked about, but he right there knocking at the door. And that's the one I think him and Shakur I put on the same level as can go in there and upset the apple cart at any time if they can just look up and get one of them fights. But that's it for me on this video. If you like the video, hit the like or subscribe. Until next time, it's your man Speedo Dog. I'm out.